Live NBC4 is your local election headquarters. Delaware City Schools is asking voters to pass an emergency 5-year operating levy. It would bring in about $6 million a year to the district if it goes through. The superintendent says without it, dozens of teachers and after-school programs could be eliminated. NBC4's Courtney Yoon reports from Delaware.
If this levy doesn't pass, the district says it might have some tough choices to make, including the possibility of having to cut athletics or other extracurricular activities.
His first recommendation was the elimination of all extracurriculars, which is just heartbreaking because I know what a difference those music, art, theater, and athletic programs make.
Superintendent of Delaware City Schools, Paul Kraft, says without any new revenue, the state auditor also recommends cutting 42 teaching positions as well as 16 educational support positions like counselors, librarians, and administrators. He says some bus routes could be eliminated and class sizes could increase.
One of the challenges is because we've been a growing district, we've been capped by the state in terms of our funding. So we receive funding for 3,900 students, even though we now have 5,800.
He says that puts their district near the bottom of the list of spending per pupil in Central Ohio.
We need the legislature to fully fund their formula. It's an injustice what they're doing. And that's why we have to return to our local taxpayers.
The district says the average homeowner would pay about $420 a year if the levy passes. It's an investment parent and volunteer levy committee co-chair Todd Miller is willing to make.
The cuts that would need to be made should this levy not pass are devastating, in my opinion, both as a parent and as a community member. Delaware City Schools already has class sizes that are above average. And I'd really not like to see class sizes increase at all.
But resident Connie Watson says she'll be voting no.
Schools keep getting more and more money every year, and it doesn't seem like they're using it wisely. I'm for sports, I am for music and all the other stuff, but I mean, it just seems to be so much wasted in people's property taxes.
Superintendent Kraft says that their student population grows by 100 kids a year, which is expected to continue for the next decade. In Delaware, Courtney Yoon, NBC4.
And voters in Franklin County can now vote early during expanded hours at the Board of Elections. In-person early voting now goes until 7 p.m. this week at the Morse Road location. Starting this weekend, voters can cast their ballots on Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and then Sunday from 1 to 5. The last day for early voting is Monday. That's from 8 to 2. And NBC4 is your local election headquarters. We will bring you elections results next Tuesday on air and online at NBC4i.com.